about what we've been doing in Pewaukee, I've learned that it's not about the stuff. I used to say that we were doing a laptop initiative. I now call it a teaching and learning initiative. I used to talk a lot about Alex as a software program that we utilize to personalize math, but that's stuff. It's really about having a different philosophy about teaching and learning, and in particular, the last word, learning. How are we making learning different for the kids and more powerful? And I think when you see the classroom, the learning center that is occurring in our 7th grade, you will see it is indeed student-centered, with learning activities, and I define that as learning activities delivered at the right time based on a student's readiness and needs. Because of the use of laptops, students have 24/7 access to learning tools, and often that includes teachers as well as software and programs. We focused in Pewaukee for our transformation focus with the Institute on math. We had, and we really talked about integrating technology with competency-based learning. That was wave 1 for us, and then we've gone into wave 2 and will into wave 3. And so we latched on to Alex as a software tool to help us individualize math for these students that were in a highly individualized 21st century skill Academy 21 pilot. It took about 8 weeks for us to realize that kids were progressing and mastering math concepts at an exponentially better rate than our students that were in our regular classrooms. And thus we started to utilize synergistically with what was occurring at CISA 1. Here's our way. Let's start to leverage this and scale it into some different situations. This year we transitioned all our 7th graders to what I call math class. It looks like a one-room schoolhouse, folks. They come to math class, and if you're functioning at a 3rd grade math level, you're getting served. If you're functioning in college algebra, you're getting served. In math, with about 45 students in a larger classroom setting. But really, when you look at the data wall, and you look at those pies for all of the kids that are in there, you see where your lessons need to go, and you structure the lessons based on, wait, I've got a group of 12 kids that really need more work in fractions. It's right there for them to see what the on-need instruction is at the time. The students that don't can move along, but it really shows you in that pie who needs what at that moment in time, and then instruction can be delivered primarily more in a small group setting than in a large, one-size-fits-all classroom case. The students from last year that participated in this have higher math scores, they have higher WKCE scores. We're right now tracking their EPASS scores, and they're higher as well. We really see strong engagement in our classroom walkthroughs. It's off the charts what we see in terms of these kids versus a traditional classroom. It's not about Alex, it's not about the computer, it's not about the stuff. It's really about trying to get learning right the first time for kids.